everybody. So this is exciting. This is the first time that we've done this. We've sent you a wreath, a little, just a piece of decorative, yeah, it's just a wreath. So what we want you to do is obviously take your 15 inches off your ribbon, and the rest of it you just wrap around loosely around your wreath. Just I'm not going to show you the finished product, so just go and wrap this all around. All right, I'm gonna start here with a glue dot. I'm gonna fasten this thing with a glue dot. Okay. All right, so here's where I start. And I'm just gonna put this there with a glue dot for now, okay? We need a glue gun because we're gonna hot glue this wreath together, okay? So don't use too much of this ribbon, because you need a little bit for the one card. Okay, so just household a little bit. I might have put a little more than I needed, but anyway, just try to do that, and then we'll cut this off and somehow stick it through here so it comes together with this piece that we already have on there. Okay, so, and again, I'm just using a glue dot to fasten this. Then we gave you some of the pretty blue mint macaron ribbon. Now the next step will be wrapping, doing the same thing with this mint macaron ribbon, and I'll go in the same direction as I did with the copper one, and kind of go in between. So again, I'm gonna just use a glue dot. Use a glue dot, put it down here. This is all just, it will all stick together in the end, just don't worry. This is all just temporary to hold it. And then keep going around with your ribbon. I don't want to cut it off because I have a full roll here, so I don't want to do that. Okay. So beware here, I'm using on this wreath, I'm using a little bit more ribbon. I will show you one that I already did with exactly what you have been given by us. So I just want to show you if you want to add more, if you want to use your own, if you have your own ribbon that you want to wrap around, go ahead and do that. That's not a problem. Okay, so here we are. We are at the end, and we're going to glue dot it back together. All right, last one. And there goes my clock again. All right, so this is what your wreath will look like. Here I did another one. So none of them will look the same. So next I am going to take a 15-inch piece of the mint macaron basket weave ribbon, and I make a little bow. So I just go bunny ears and make my bow. That's just how I do them, the bows. That's how I do my bows, okay? And that bow will go right up here. Okay, and I'm going to fasten it. Oh, is this the nicer side? Would be the nicer side. Okay, so I'm going to fasten it with hot glue. Yep. I'm going to use hot glue and put that right on here. Okay. So now I'm bringing in my silicone mat, and I'm just gonna put down what I have already done. So what you can see, what I did is from the many cutouts that you've received, I just you just pick whatever you like, and I took the big one, and maybe I'll take a small this one. So I took this, and then we'll go like that, and then I have another one with this, and I want to do that in a different color. Okay, another one like that. Okay, so 1, 2, and then we have and these are the same again. Yeah, that's okay. So this is how it's gonna go. And then I'm just doing 3. You can do more, you can do whatever you like, okay? So then we included all kinds of cutouts for everybody, and these will go right onto onto these pieces here. Let's find an acorn leaf here. All right, and something yellow. That's what I want. Okay, and here I need another green. Okay, and so it depends on how you want, how big you want this all to get, right? It's totally up to you. I did these, and what I did, you will see, I glued them together with glue dots. So I used glue dots to put all these together. So I have my leaf bouquets, right? So I'm just gonna do this one here and show you what how I make my leaf bouquets. So I'm gonna just take a glue dot and put it right on here, and then I want the dark one in the bottom, and I put that on here, and the green one on this side, and the yellow one on top. That's what I'm going to do for this one. Okay, so here I have one of my leaf bouquets. So you can, whatever way works for you is just perfect. Now I'm going to be off to turn on my heat gun. I have my glue gun. So I have one of these. I hope it's gonna work. There's glue in there, and I'm gonna plug it in, and then I will adhere this to the wreath. Okay. So now let's attach these leaves. My heat gun, yeah, it's working. So I'm gonna just get some glue on here. And stick that right on here. Next one. Big blob. Sure there's a better way. Gonna go here. And the last one. Oops. Fall on your nose there. Gonna go here. Leaves are on. We're good to go. Okay, so now let's do some stamping. You're gonna pull out your Life is Beautiful stamp set, and we're gonna use Life is Beautiful. And I mentioned that earlier, depends on which video you've watched. I'm cutting my stamps apart. And so I cut Life is Beautiful. So this is what I do. I cut it apart, and that's not a problem. We are working with 2 tags. One is this larger one, mint macaron from Tasteful Labels Dies, and the smallest one again from Celebration Lane Labels Dies, and that's very vanilla. The ink we're using is Rich Raspberry. Let's just open that up. Okay, and I want to make sure I get this all straight. I'm gonna do the Is Beautiful first. And then Life goes on top of it. All right. Could have moved it down a bit further, but that's what it is. I need to get a piece of wipe here. I got some. Oh no. I have to wipe this off here. Somehow I always get this on my fingers when I close a stamp set. Okay, so next step is we're gonna glue the tag onto the first tag, the top layer onto the main tag, which is the mint macaron. I'm using my trusted Tombow, and the tag is done. So what I did next, and we have included that, we have included a yard of the braided ribbon, braided linen trim, sorry. I'm using 24 inches, so that's 16, 24 inches, okay? I used 24 inches to, this is what we want to make, okay? So I'm just gonna go and lay it out. This is going to be our the tag holder, plus it's going to be the holder for our card, for our wreath. So it was actually Kevin who came up with that idea. So I'm going to put this in the back here. And just use Scotch tape. Okay. I want to make sure it's not entangled. So that's what I want to do. I'm gonna go here. All right. So we got the tag, and now there's one more item that in the photo that I had, I attached the little acorn to the bow, but I think it's nicer if we attach it right to our tag. So I use just a piece of linen twine or thread. Anybody has that. That was not included in your package, and I'm just attaching that right to the edge of the tag here. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. Double knot and then cut it short and let it hang down in the front. That's what I will do. I'm sure you guys come up with all kinds of ideas for this. So let's see what you come up with. But this is what we will do. That's what I will do today. So, okay, here we go. All right. So now we got our tag, we got our wreath with the flowers on, and this is what we wanted. This is what the final product is supposed to be, okay? So now what you need to do is you need to kind of go out a bit with your ribbon or with your twine, and then just go under and go up like this. Fix your ribbon. And you're good to go. You have your wreath. So this is what it's gonna look like. Oops, I'm gonna lay it down again. This is what the final project looks like. I took a photo. I put mine in one of the IKEA frames. What are they called? The deep frames from IKEA. And it looks really good in there. Yeah, so that's it. Life is beautiful. It was a lengthy post, but I hope you all have a lot of fun making it. Thanks for watching.